Hello and welcome. This is Tips Tuesday. I'm Brian Kale. I'm with the Center for Professional Coaching. We do career and executive coaching. The topic for this week is beater watches. So this is a different topic than some I normally take up, but I do like to mix things up and bring in topics that are interesting to people and kind of different. So this week I want to talk about the idea of a beater watch. And what's meant by a beater watch, this is your kick around watch, maybe it's your daily watch that you use, uh, typically lower cost watch, and that way you're going to save your Rolex or Seiko for a night on the town or a formal occasion, that kind of thing. So a beater watch is kind of your everyday kick around watch and typically a low cost watch. I've been researching this for about a month, and I think I've come up with a couple good options for people for a beater watch. First one I wanted to show you is a Casio watch. This is the model MRW 200H. So this is analog, so it's got hands going around a dial. This watch will also give you the day of the week and also the date of the month. And gives you the time. It's also got a second hand that's working, and it's also got a feature of a bezel that you can rotate either way, and that's handy if you want to time something. So it's not really a stopwatch, but it will give you that benefit of helping you to time a particular event. So basic watch. Here's the good part. This watch, I've been wearing this watch for a couple of weeks now. Comfortable, reliable, easy to read, absolutely. This watch cost me under $18. So, I mean, to me, that's a heck of a deal to get that kind of functionality. But now there is a limitation in this particular watch if you want to read the time at night. This watch does have some luminous hands, so you can flash a flashlight on this for a few seconds and it will illuminate in the dark, but it's not very good. It'll illuminate for a couple of seconds, a few seconds, something like that. So that's kind of a limitation here, and that brings me to a second recommendation. This is also a Casio watch, and this model is a digital display, and this model is the W800H. This is sometimes called the gray man watch because it blends in, and there's nothing flashy about it. It's all business, very subdued in its design, the way it's executed. But what you get with this watch is you get a digital readout of the time and the date and the year. And you also get some other cool features, like you get an alarm. You can set an alarm with this watch. You can set a stopwatch with this watch. So that's a couple nice things to have. Also, you have dual time with this watch. And so what that means is you can set two different time zones if you want to do that. In my case, I work with a nonprofit, and we do a lot of volunteer missionary work in Nigeria, and that's a different time zone, right? So this is very handy. I set one time zone to Nigeria and the other time zone to Central U.S. time, which is where I live, and that's handy to have. The other nice feature this has, it has a backlight. So there's a button you press, and the dial will hit a light, and you'll be able to read the face at night. It's not the greatest, but it'll do, right? I mean, it will do in a pinch. You'll be able to, read your time. You might have to hit it a couple times in the dark. It displays for like a second, maybe a second and a half. So this is another good option, I think. Cost-wise, this watch cost me, it was right around $20. I think this particular one was a return. It was a refurb or a return. Retail, online, Amazon, and so forth, you're probably going to find these retail for under $25 for sure. So those are a couple of good options that I've got for beater watches. And a reminder too, the work that we do, Ascended Professional Coaching, we do career and executive coaching. So if you're thinking about making a change, or if you're just interested in building your leadership skills, keep us in mind. That's the work that we do. Get a hold of us. Best way to do that is go to our website. That's ascendprocoach.com. That's ASCENDPROCOACH.com. There's a phone number there. Call the phone number. If we don't pick up, leave a message. I promise we'll get back to everyone that leaves a message. We'll have a conversation, and if it makes sense to set up a consultation, we'd be happy to do that. We do free consultations all the time. So I hope this was helpful to people and interesting. Talk to you soon.